Hey Ranger fans, it's CupOfWater03 again, and today I'm reviewing the Octozord and the Clawzord, and I'm going to show you how to combine the Octozord with the Samurai Megazord and with the Clawzord when it's in battle mode, and we're also going to complete the Samurai Cannon. Okay, first this Octozord can combine with the Samurai Megazord, and what you want to do first is separate the Octozord into 3 different pieces. So the bottom comes off, and there's the middle, like that, and then you have the head, the little tongue. So take the head with that little receptor on the front, right here, and you're going to turn it upside down and connect it to the turtle folding Zord. And extend the head. There you go. Then you're going to want to take the tentacle part, I guess, and go to the back, and there's this little switch that you pull up, so it looks like that. So basically take that little, put it inside of the ape's fist. That, kind of like a shield. Then the back part was a little confusing for me. I couldn't figure out right away. So take the final piece here, and you're going to want to structure it like that. So you have these 2 receptors at the bottom. So that's pointing out. And that's going to go on the Samurai Megazord's receptor on the back. Snap it into place. And that's what you're going to get right there. So that is the Octozord combined with the Samurai Megazord. Now this hasn't appeared on the show yet, so I'm not quite sure what to call it, but I call it just the Samurai Cannon. It's a combination of the Octozord, the 3 auxiliary Zords, the Tiger, Beetle, and Swordfish, and they all combined to stand in front of the Samurai Megazord as a cannon. So keep your Octozord in 3 different pieces. That goes back down. And this is going to be your base. And you're going to take these tentacles and move them, fold them like such, and fold the little legs up, and so that it fits here, like that. Tiger Zord parts. First you want to take off the head of the Tiger Zord, and the tail. Set those aside for a minute. And you're going to want to turn the legs around on the on the drills, so they go the other direction. The Tiger Zord has these receptors right here, so they're going to go inside of the base of the Octozord. Like that. Then you take the the Tiger Zord and his head, put the little crown on top, like so, and this just goes in the back here. Like that. Take the Octozord's head, and you see this little, it looks like a note, that tongue I was talking about earlier, that's the receptor that you put over here on the black little nub. And it basically just attaches. And then once you connect the Octozord's head, it looks like that. And then we're going to take the Beetle Zord and remove its tendrils. Then take one of them, flip it upside down, and it goes on the side like this. And you're going to want to attach it to the side. Like that. Then bring out your Swordfish Zord. Extend its nose. And attach one on this side as well. And then put it over here. The Samurai Megazord goes behind it, and there you go. We have the Samurai Cannon, whatever you want to call it. There's the combo. That is pretty badass, and I like the way it combines. It is a little complicated to figure out at first, as you see me stumbling through this, but once you get it together, it looks pretty awesome. And this is the Gold Ranger's Clawzord, which looks like a lobster. I call it a lobster. Well, it's a lobster in the Sentai, but this is what it looks like in lobster mode, I guess you could call it. And it becomes battle mode, which is more like a humanoid figure, and I'm going to show you how to put that together right now. First things first, take off the head. And split it in 2. There you go, set those aside for a second. And you're going to want to take his claws, bend it back, that. Then go to his tail, take off the shiny part, set aside. And then these are the legs. So you're going to want to turn them to face out. They're stuck together, so I'll release them. Turn these little legs on the side here, so they're facing like blue, like that. Both of them. And then turn the legs this way. Like that. And then bring these down. Then you have fists. Okay, turn the Clawzord around. And there's more receptors over here. So you take the parts of the head and attach it to the back. So he has little... And then the shiny fin goes back here and attaches in the back. So this is what you have, your finished product. I believe this one is Clawzord North. Looks like it. And then you got the different faces that you can turn right here. There's east and west and south. 4 different faces for the 4 different directions. And it looks pretty awesome, actually. It's fairly comparable to the Japanese version. Just chrome is missing, I noticed. But it still looks pretty good. It's a fairly good toy. I mean, it's the same price as the Samurai Megazord, which was a good buy. I liked both that too. So I would say get this, and I'm seeing it more and more in stores now. In Toys R Us, they're starting to carry them more. I did see them in a few Targets recently too, so if you're looking for the Clawzord, it's kind of hard to find right now, but I'm sure like the stores during Christmas and stuff will, they'll amp up the toy sales. So this is Claw Battlezord South, which is a different mode for the Clawzord. If you can tell by the face, and they actually have the kanji symbol for South there, which was in Shinkenger, so of course there was a symbol for that. And this one actually uses the head as swords, so it's got little daggers there. And that's the only change for North. And here is Claw Battlezord West. This one, you can see the face is green, so that's a little easy to remember. The Clawzord actually uses the tail like a fan, like he, as a weapon. So here's another mode, that's pretty cool too. Next, you can combine the Clawzord with the Octozord, and it's really easy. Just take the bottom base and snap it onto the top of the Clawzord. I have him in North mode, which is what they did in the show. So, that's why I did it. Take this, actually this part. I put the 2 parts together from earlier, so they're back together. And this goes inside of his hand, which is kind of confusing. Like that. And then it shoots out. It's kind of disappointing, because on the show, the legs are down. And I played with it for a while and couldn't figure out how to do it. If you do know, I'm sure you'll leave it in the comments, but I didn't know how to make it go all the way down. I tried really hard, and it doesn't fit over the fist, and if you turn it, it doesn't fit right. So you can't do it like they do in the show, which would be like this. This is how, because it would be like a sword. But it doesn't do that in this version. There's actually another combination with the Clawzord and the Samurai Megazord, but I'm not going to do it yet. It hasn't appeared on the show, and so I don't want to ruin it yet. I mean, you could see it if you've seen Shinkenger, but with these toys you haven't yet. So I might actually do another review video of those, so that I can show you how to build it and also review it. But right now I'm going to leave it alone, make another video at some point, and then it'll be even more exciting when I do it then. But looking at the Clawzord, definitely buy it, and actually I would buy the Octozord again too. And that concludes this review, so if there are any questions or something I did wrong, please put them in the comment section. I can correct it, probably not, but we'll see. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Tumblr, like us on Facebook, and also make sure to keep checking back on the site when Power Rangers returns at the end of September or early October after the Origins episode. So keep checking back when we review those, and always look in our databases. They are finished, so take a look at them. And well, I guess I'll see you later.
May the power protect you, always.